my name is Nika. I'm a 30-year-old doctoral student at GW studying psychology, living in Arlington, DC, Virginia, something. I'm a New Yorker through and through, so I'm still getting used to the DC area, but welcome to my February plan with me that we are recording on February 17th. Honestly, at this point, I'm just like laughing at myself because time is not real, life is not real. January really got away from me because I moved January 22nd from DC to Arlington, and that was just like a whirlwind, kind of like finding a place to live. The dynamic pricing of apartments in Arlington and DC honestly should be illegal. Finding a mover, moving all my stuff, and then trying to get settled here. If you watched the New Year's intention video, which I literally just posted yesterday, if you haven't watched it, you can see it here. I talked about like honestly trying to commit to doing these monthly plan with me, so here we go. I do a mix of like physical planning on like my, what's this called? On my passion planner. I'm actually really obsessed with these. These are my favorite. I did also purchase the doodle journal as well. I plan on not using this so much as like my daily planner. I originally thought I was going to do like academic stuff in this planner and then life stuff in this planner. That was too much. I think I'm gonna more so use this as like a little scrapbook slash journal slash diary. So we're gonna check out my February layout in here. And then I also use Notion. So let's just get right into the plan with me. Okay, I got a little hot, so I had to change into a t-shirt. But I do want to show you guys my January layout for the doodle planner. We'll start with that first, because why not? I did not really use this, I'm gonna be honest. So I barely filled out this January. I colored like one little thing here. And then I did fill out and color this section. This was really fun. I ended up getting some markers to like color with, but never committed to coloring. Maybe I'll go back and do that again if I have time. But I do want to kind of color all this and like write down like memories or like gratitude things that happen each day. And that's kind of how I see myself using this moving forward. So the February theme is flowers. I thought it was so cute. I use orange, pinks, and reds. And then I like doing the red like little scalpel like cutout thing. I thought that was really cute. I didn't really put down any goals in here. I honestly do most of my goal planning in Notion, so we'll talk about that a little bit later. I filled out this part, and then I think that's where we kind of left off. So I haven't really been using the habit tracker, but I really do want to start kind of incorporating this into my evening routine. I put practicing the piano, working on my podcast. Do not think that's gonna happen in February, maybe in March. My blog, which I've actually been really good. I've been doing a lot of like doula content, so if you do want to check out my blog, it's nourishednika.com. If you're interested, YouTube, water intake, bedtime, wake up, read, and journal. I also don't think moving forward I'm gonna use every single one because I was really struggling at the end to kind of get these all together, so I think we're gonna have to reassess that. And then here's a mood tracker. How cute is it? I have not filled any of this out. There's also some blank like scrapbooking pages that I want to do. And then I tried to use this for my first week when I thought I was just going to be doing like my academic stuff in here. So this was just like working on my planner, some readings, and then like emailing some professors. But I don't think this is like my intention for the journal. So we'll see like moving forward how this works out, but I do really want to start scrapbooking, and I think this would be a really great way to start scrapbooking. I also, my great aunt for my Columbia graduation, if you hadn't watched that video, you can watch it here. I just graduated from Columbia. But my great aunt like gave me some cash, and so I'm thinking I'm gonna get the pop socket, sprocket, the thing that you can like print pictures out on and start like journaling with that, just because I don't know, whenever like family members give me cash for like Christmas or my birthday or like any holidays, I always like to intentionally like use the money they give me to buy a gift. Otherwise, like it's not happening, you know? Because I hate when like you receive money and it's like a gift and then you don't even know like what you spent it on. So I've literally just been keeping that $100 tucked away, and I think I'm gonna go pick up like a sprocket and some like sprocket paper this week. So fingers crossed I do that. Now let's get into my passion planner. This has been my everything, but January was not happening. So as you can see, I usually am pretty active in this one. This is from September, but yeah, I don't know what happened. I think I just got really overwhelmed in January, and there was like the inauguration, and I live in DC at the time, and it was just like not what I was expecting. But they do have like this mid-year roadmap, and I want to make that a goal to finish that by February, because it's February 17th, and I think you're supposed to fill this out in January. So I do want to do that. And then I did try to like kind of do some content planning in here. I kind of liked the idea, and I think I'm going to come back to it. But yeah, I like the idea of using like my monthly layouts here for content planning, and then my daily. As you can see, January is quite empty. Doing kind of like my daily plans here. So that's what I'm looking at. I did not reflect at all in January because I think I was just too overwhelmed with life. But I'm getting back into it. As you can see, I used it last week, and so I'm hoping to just keep using it in the weeks moving forward. All right, that's everything for like my physical planners / scrapbook / physical planner. Let's get into my Notion. This is my Notion. I copied Jenna's template, so I will link that in the description box below if you guys want to get your own little template copy. I'm going to pop into my yearly goals. I've really been like working and like living out of this thing. I don't know how this is happening, but one activity alone every month. I still feel kind of good about that. I've been doing things like alone. Read 10 books this year. Well, honestly, all these are kind of the same. If you watch the New Year's intention, it's honestly still the same. I did start planning like going to New York City for my spring break, but I think that's just too soon. I thought I would be at a completely different place now in February. I thought moving would magically fix my whole life, but that is not the case. So I don't know where I'm gonna go for my May break, but I know I have one, and I'm not sure where I'm gonna go for my summer break, but I know I have one. So hopefully I can start figuring those things out too. Maybe those will be like my March goals to figure out. We'll see. I think I've been working on everything personally, so I feel pretty good. I'm waiting for this piano place to get back to me, so we'll see about that. But I did choose a song that I want to start playing, and I got the chords for it. So it's Snow Allegra, I Want You Around, and I'm really excited to like learn how to play it and sing it. So that's really been helping me to find motivation when it comes to practicing piano, because if I don't have a song that I'm trying to learn, it's really hard for me to sit down and just practice chords like aimlessly. So I'm hoping that's gonna really motivate me. Complete a 75-day challenge. I'm deleting this because it's not happening for your girl. I did though commit to running a half marathon in September. So me and some of my girls from my PsyD program are going to do it together. So I'm really excited about that. I still need to like commit and like actually pay the money and get my bib, but I have mentally committed. So I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna attend more community workouts because I actually lead the community class at my yoga studio. So I feel like we got that in the bag. And then the YouTube stuff, you know, I know I've not been on here like I thought it was gonna be, but we're making some progress. And yeah, like I've been really on track with the 12 blog posts for the year because I low-key did like 3 last week. I'm probably gonna do 3 more this week. I honestly think I'm gonna blow that out of the water. Yeah, this is kind of it. So let's jump into my monthly plans because honestly, we're rocking and rolling with the year stuff. So for monthly goals, did I make these? Well, let's look at our January goals first. Okay, so I kind of highlighted in red like what didn't happen and what didn't work out, and then I kind of like rationalized slash like kind of gave some reasons why I thought it was not working out. So as you can see, I tried to read Glossy. I did not like it. I picked up Greenwich Park instead, and I've actually already finished that book, so I really enjoyed that. I've really been getting into like my exercise routine. I'm really excited about that, really proud about that, and I've been going to 6:30 a.m. classes, so I do want to kind of push it and get to like 6 a.m. when it comes to February. Fingers crossed. We have not made it there yet, but one day. The month isn't over yet. My piano goals, I got those done. Financial, I honestly really haven't done any of these things, but I'm really proud of the progress I've been making financially. I've been tracking my expenses, keeping up with my budget. So we're gonna leave those to the wayside. I think I have the most denial when it comes to the massive amount of student loan debt that I have, but you know, we're just gonna keep on pushing. This degree isn't gonna pay for itself. And then YouTube slash career. So I think 3 videos was just like too much too soon. 4 Pinterest pins, I didn't even try that, but we're doing much better in February. And then 30-day meditation challenge, I got to 14. I'm proud of that. We'll try that again, not in February, maybe in March, we'll see. So for the goals for February, I'm gonna open up these. So unpack all my boxes, I've done that. Hang pictures, I actually have hung, well, there's like 4 more photos that I want to hang, but as you can see, I have hung up most things in my apartment. Health and fitness, I want to do 2 6 a.m. weightlifting workouts. It's really been hard for me to do these weightlifting workouts because I don't know what I'm doing. And then I want to do 2 6 a.m. yoga classes, which I have on my agenda for this week. My friend Annie is teaching the classes at 6 a.m. so I think that's also gonna help motivate me, like the fact that my friend is teaching it, so if she's there, I can get there. We'll see how that happens. Practice piano chords. I've not done that, but I have been practicing Snow Allegra. I want you around. Play Thinking About You. I actually did that last night and I sang it and it was beautiful. I want to order a sustaining pedal because there's this classical song that I want to learn how to play and I need the sustaining pedal in order to do that. So that's still on my list, but kind of ordering things is also like so easy to do. It's like not a heavy lift. So we still have like, oh, it's 444. We still have like maybe 2 weeks left in February, so I definitely think I can go on the internet and press some buttons and order some things. I want to apply to the CBC fellowship. I had that on my like physical planner to do last week. Didn't really do it, but I did reach out like last month and secured like my letters of recommendation. So hopefully this week and by the end of February, I will have that together. And then YouTube, identify brand pillars. I think I'm nearly there. I'm still working out some tweaks and ChatGPT has been a huge help, but I think I kind of know the direction that I want to take my channel in. So I really appreciate you guys for like still like sticking around and watching my videos, even though I have not been consistent. And I hope you guys continue to stay around and watch my videos as I take my channel in like a slightly more focused direction and more intentional direction in 2025. 1 Pinterest post, I actually did that. And then 1 YouTube video, I posted that New Year intentions last night. So we are looking up, and I also think sometimes when you make your goals like too big, well, I'll use I language. When I make my goals too big, I get overwhelmed and I don't do anything at all. So for February, I was really intentional about making my goals a lot smaller and a lot more bite-sized so I can get like that dopamine from like the easy win, you know what I mean? Let's do Book and Media Hub because I do have some updates here. So I want to add Greenwich Park. I think I finished this, I want to say last week. I am gonna give this one like 4 stars. I personally thought it was really good. So it's like murder, like thriller type thing, and it was really suspenseful. Like, I did not expect the twist in the end, and yeah, I would highly recommend. It's based in like London, and I realized that the next book I picked up is also based in like Europe. I don't think they're in London. I think maybe they're in like the UK or something, but it's been really good. So if you're looking for something to read, it's not like a typical romance novel like I tend to read. But it was really fun. It was really mysterious. It was like kind of dark at sometimes, and like, I just was not expecting that twist. So I highly recommend if you're looking for a new book. And then for the book that I'm reading now, I'm not sure. I don't think I have it on here. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I just decided to grab all my books. So I'm currently reading The Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley. I love The Paris Apartment that she wrote, and then she wrote another book. Let me see if I have it on here. The Paris Apartment. I don't think I was tracking my books back then, but The Paris Apartment was really good. So I thought, why not read this one as well, The Midnight Feast. And so far so good. I think I'm like 70 pages in. Yeah, exactly 70 pages in. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but there's like already like murder mystery thriller. I am in my murder mystery bag, clearly. And then I also got Expiration Dates by Rebecca Searle from the DC Public Library. I loved In 5 Years, and I also love One Italian Summer. So when I saw that she wrote a new book, I was like, I'm gonna get this. So I'm gonna read that eventually. And then because I've been feeling very depressed and about like the future of America and what I'm doing, I decided to get The Handmaid's Tale. I already started reading it on like the Libby preview app, and it was really good, and it does look like they stuck pretty close to the book and like the TV adaptation, but I have this on my list as well. I do think, I honestly read a lot. I also read a lot for school, but I do think I'm definitely gonna be able to read like 10 books this year, and also getting the books ahead of time is the trick. It's truly the key. And yeah, just doing all my reading challenges this year. So that's been really fun. Let's go back home. Is there anything else I want to share? My GW program? Oh, let me know. I've been thinking about adding like kind of like program specific videos onto my channel as well. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know, I'll do that. But I'm still kind of working just to like get my whole life together. I don't think I have anything else I want to touch on here. Oh, therapy. I have been struggling to find a therapist in DC. I ideally have been looking for someone who is Black, psychodynamically like oriented, and has like a doctoral degree, just because I'm getting a doctoral degree. And I think I'm gonna have to compromise on one of those things. And that's kind of been tough, just because weighing like what's more important to me has been hard. But yeah, I definitely need a therapist. It's like weird going through your doctoral program, especially in psychology. It's like the more you learn, the more you reflect, and the more you're like, I think I also need a therapist. So that's just been something I'm working on. I've just been realizing like so many things just about like family, like interpersonal relationships with like friends, and just like, also turning 30, I feel like is also kind of just like a huge life transition. Turning 30 and living outside of New York City. Also coming to the realization that I've spent my entire adult life in New York City. Like I moved from my hometown of Michigan to New York City, and that's where I stayed like basically my entire adult life. So I am really adjusting, like just being somewhere else. I didn't have like that typical experience that some of my friends had where they like moved from place to place to place. So yeah, I don't know. Life is weird. I don't want to end this on a bad note though. So I'm looking forward to being more active on YouTube and to joining you guys back on the interwebs. Thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This was actually a pretty short like playing with me. I don't have much to offer. I think it's also because the month is halfway over. So honestly, more than halfway. There's like 11 days left, but Que sera, sera. Time is not real. I love you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.